Hello everyone out there in the YouTube community, Spartan Warrior 5 again here today, bringing guys some Castle Crashers gameplay. I haven't really posted any of this game since the Mad Spartans days, so for those of you who have missed this game, or even paid attention to that one video I posted of this game, here we go. It's some more Castle Crashers gameplay, you know, for you to feast your eyes on and enjoy as I talk random subjects. And today's topic was probably going to be, which games are you looking forward to this year? You know, what are your, like, maybe top 5, top 3 games that you see that are coming out and I'm just like, I need that game. I need to buy it, I need to have it, I need to play it. I can't wait any longer. This needs to happen now. I need to have this game in my possession so that I can play it, enjoy it, and waste all my time and efforts onto this game and totally just flunk out of all my classes just because this one game. You know, I said it. But what was I going to say? I think some of my tops, you know, top 5s, I don't know how many games I'm going to list here, but probably number 1 is going to be God of War Ascension. Now this can change, but as it stands right now, I've been seeing a lot of gameplay for this game. A lot of the graphics, just, you know, pre-release, and it just looks amazing. It again seems like another God of War title. A lot of the combat has been staying the same, but they have new features in it where you don't have items or weapons to use, things like that, just to pull out of nowhere and use. You have to grab them from the environment and then use them that way. I think that's really what am I trying to say here? Innovative. You know, really good system to be using, and that's how you level up your weapons, is you pick them all off the ground and use them and things like that. Really looks awesome. And the storyline, I'm not going to spoil it for any of you who still have not seen any gameplay footage of this game, but it just seems incredible. This is a prequel to Chains of Olympus, I'm pretty sure, and the order now is going to be God of War Ascension, Chains of Olympus, God of War 1, Ghost of Sparta, God of War 2, God of War 3. And if you're including the mobile phone game, that one is in between Ghost of Sparta and God of War 2, I believe. I think that's right. Jesus Christ, my phone just fell. It's between God of War, Ghost of Sparta, and God of War 2. That's where the mobile phone game fits in there. But that'll maybe perhaps conclude the saga of God of War. We'll have to find out, but as it stands so far, the series is one of my favorite game series of all time. I might have to do a review on some other popular either trilogies or game series that I like, but God of War is definitely up there on my top list for series. Another game is Dead Space 3, and this is going to be linking into another topic I have for you all. Dead Space 3 is coming out this Tuesday. I'm very excited for this. I'm a big Dead Space fan. I've been with the series since the very beginnings. I've gotten the Platinum Trophy on the first game. Second game I kind of fell short with because it wasn't as gripping as the first game was. It was a lot more action than it was thrillers. They tried to implement it into the game, but it's, I mean, it had a good concept going, but just kind of fell flat in its face. That was a weird combination of but and. Anyways, this new game, the third one, does again look like it's going to be another action type game. I posted up the demo gameplay up on the channel for those who have missed it. That will most likely be in the description below, but after playing the demo, it definitely again seems like just another. They're really going away from the whole scares and thrills of Dead Space and leaning more towards this whole action hero shooter game instead of, you know, the scares and thrills of the first one. And I don't know how I'm liking that. It's core Dead Space gameplay that I know and love. I want to finish off the series, but then again, I'm really hesitant about it because one, it's from EA, and we all know what they've been doing lately with Medal of Honor and their, you know, fan base and supporters. And they've been really going into the whole action shooter type of, you know, area of gaming instead of what it originally was in the first game, which was a horror game that really, you know, got me kind of scared playing it, you know, at 4 o'clock in the morning with no lights on. It was intense. It really was. And now it's another one of those just generic action shooters that Resident Evil has seemed to fall into. Everyone who played Resident Evil 6 was just like, this is not Resident Evil. This is not what I've played before. This is not the scared game that I've fell in love with in the past. This is not Resident Evil. And I don't want that happening to Dead Space. But I fear that's what's going to happen. But only time will tell. And the thing that I was going to link this topic to was the celebratory 300 subscribers thing I was going to do. And I think what I'm going to do is once I get Dead Space 3, is going to start recording Dead Space 1, 2, and 3, and then post that up, all 3 games as a series. I wanted to post up Dead Space 1, but that was back in the day when my old hard drive busted, couldn't store anything. Well, it could store things, but it just couldn't play back and couldn't access the files. And I want to be able to re-record Dead Space 1, start recording Dead Space 2, and then when the time comes and I'm able to, start recording Dead Space 3 and see how far I can get with that. I feel as if Dead Space is just one of those games that you just gotta see the story, man. It's such a good series. And hopefully Dead Space 3 won't falter, won't leave me like, oh, that's it. I mean, I have a feeling that's going to happen, but hopefully not. You know, let's have some high hopes. But I think the last game I'm really looking forward to, well, maybe there's 2. Bioshock Infinite. I'm not sure what to think about this. They've been pushing back this date for a long time now. I don't exactly know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Maybe they're, you know, they had it right, but now they're ruining it, or they're had it wrong and they're actually making good fixes. I don't know what to think. What do you guys think about Bioshock Infinite? For those of you who are really truly interested in it or have been following it, what do you guys think about all the setbacks? The last one I was kind of interested in as well was Crysis 3. Crysis 2 had a very nice campaign. It was, again, on a short side. I was just asking for more time-wise. But in all generalities, it was a good campaign. I thought it was enjoyable. It was something that you could just sit down and play and enjoy with the graphics and all that. But it was leaving me asking for more. I feel like it could have been a really nice free roaming shooter, but it felt too story driven and didn't have a lot of freedom to go in New York and just do things. It was just, yeah, I don't know. But that's about all that I really wanted to say about games that you're looking forward to, other things like that. This year it seems like it's going to be one of those years that you just spend a lot of money on games for because there's just so many of them coming out. That's just how I feel, but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe other games you guys aren't going to be picking up, or you're just not that interested in. What are you guys going to be buying? What are you guys going to be staying away from? And what are you guys just considering and not going to be headstrong into buying? Let me know in the comment section below. I'm very interested to hear what you guys have to say. And I'm also trying to respond to more people's comments. I've gotten in a habit of not doing that, and I've really had the mindset of being the whole, ooh, I'm going to be responding to my people, the people who watch me, and all that kind of stuff. I've been really falling short on that, so I'm sorry for all those people who I've not responded to via comments and things of that sort. But I am trying to get on that to get a better job of responding to people's comments and other things like that. But that's about all the time I have for today, guys. I hope you all enjoyed. And let me know what you guys think about that whole Dead Space playthrough. Would you guys like another one of those epic playthroughs that I've posted before, like God of War or Force Unleashed? Or are you guys just thinking, oh, geez, just stop that. That's obnoxious. And there it is again. I've limited down the you-knows in this video. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but I've been trying my hardest to stop it, and hopefully this is made up for it. Anyways, guys, that's all the time I have here today. Hope you all enjoyed. I'll see you on the next video.